It's a road game for the Knicks, and they are facing an interconference matchup in today's game. This is Kevin Harlan here to call the action. With me, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Here in Houston, it's another home game for the Rockets. An excellent season underway. We've seen a lot of good basketball so far from these guys.
Well, they can do no wrong right now. They've rattled off so many wins in a row. And tell you what, the longer they continue to play this way, the more confidence they'll get. And this streak could go on for a while.
You know, they're possessed and harnessed together, guys. I mean, how long they keep it going, nobody knows. But my guess is that this streak is going to continue for a while. I mean, it's going to take a special effort from somebody to knock them off.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Billups and Fields pairing up in the backcourt. Martin is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. One for the Rockets. Garrett in at point guard. Odom out there with Marion. That's Hayes. And it's Martin in at the 2. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Good on the shot.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
And Doris Burke spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Doris?
Kevin, he had high praise for the defense they're up against, but didn't go so far as to say they are unbeatable. He feels he has a game plan lined up that should allow them to slowly chip away at their defensive structure and allow them to control their chances on offense. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
All right, Doris, thanks. So, Clark, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
It won't be easy, Kevin. I mean, they're going to have to take a few body shots before it's all said and done. It's going to be a battle.
Steve?
Yeah, I like that, Clark. Body shots. I mean, go inside early. Try to pound them inside, and then you can play inside out at that point, but try to soften up that defense and make them move around a little bit.
He's perfect from the line this time. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Knicks with it. This is the second meeting of the year against this Rockets team.
And in that matchup, it was a very close game, but it boiled down to foul trouble. And I thought that was the key because a lot of those starters had to go to the bench.
Back to Odom. And it's Martin picking him up. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here's Billups. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. And to go back to the point Steve just made, how many times have we seen Clark close games come down to the foul situation?
Well, a lot of times, Kevin. You're exactly right. I mean, that's what that one came down to. If they didn't cause that foul trouble, I think it would have turned out differently.
He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Who's guarded by Billups? Clock at 6. Here's Marion. And the layup falls. Marion's got his first points of the night.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Billups up top, averaging 14 points a game.
You know, you see some of the inconsistency in regards to his shooting. I mean, that last shot, I think that's preventing him from taking his game to the next level. Inconsistency on that kind of shot.
Now here's Billups. Here's Stoudemire, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and on the offensive end, I thought all the pieces fit together almost perfectly for them.
Well, I certainly have got to agree with that, Steve. I mean, they were really working well together when they had the ball, and that's always the sign of a team that has good chemistry.
Now here's Billups, following the miss by Sean Marion. Anthony against Martin. Goes up on the high post. Anthony with the bucket.
You know, he's definitely a catalyst for their offense, guys. I mean, he is so talented. He really causes problems for the other team's defense.
Here's Garrett. Blocked. The Knicks with the lead. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
It's really a bit of a heartbreaker, Kevin, when you lose games in comeback fashion. No lead is safe. That's the message they need to take with them from this one.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will, Clark, because that loss had to hurt bad. And they're going to remember that one for a while.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by New York. There's the dish to Martin. Here's Guarded by Billups. Knocked away. Here's Odom. Martin gets the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Billups. Now Fields. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Off target from outside.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers for both months. You take a look at Amari Stoudemire. Third in the league, he typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Hayes. And Shane Battier subbed in for Lamar Odom. The 3 from Anthony. Stoudemire gets whistled for a loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team second.
1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. He has 6. From about 16, drained for 2 points. 8 points for him.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Here's Garrett. And the layup is good.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Here's Mason. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
For 3.
Mason's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Garrett. He buries it.
Wow, it's been back and forth. Really a good battle here.
Yeah, real strong battle, guys. And it looks like it may come down to which team has the ball last as far as who wins.
Here's Billups following the score by Houston. And here is Mason. Martin kicks to Anthony. Guarded by Marion. Unloads. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Martin. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. He's got 14. With the fadeaway. That one falls short. That one's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Rockets lead by 1.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they...
Coming up.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Garrett, he's in at the point. Shane Battier is out there with Odom. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Hayes in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. It's stolen by Stoudemire.
Great job defensively, getting out and forcing that turnover.
And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Billups has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. Odom with a screen on Mason. Puts up a 3. No good. And New York takes it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Well, I like that finish. Perfect for that possession.
Yep, a simple one-hand jam.
That's the way to do it, guys.
Goes up. The second chance bucket is good. Turner's got his first basket of the night. Here's Billups. Poked loose. Solo break. Here's Garrett. Whoa! Now let's take a look at it once again with our Spike Slam Cam. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Outside Billups. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Stoudemire. It's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. As we grind through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at Houston, best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain. He's got 16. It's back to Battier. Steps back and shoots. There is the bucket. Good. 18 points for him.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor. Really doing a nice job for the offense.
Garrett hits the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Here's Anthony. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Heat in Miami. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. Fifth best, the Rockets.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
And that one's good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, the defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter. Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Walker the pass to Fields. And that misses. That would have put him up. Houston in the lead. It's back to Battier. No good from outside. And the Knicks with possession. Trailing by 2. Now here's Walker. There's the screen. Here's Fields. They get it again. Balkman puts up the baby hook. Count the bucket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He makes the most of his chances on the offensive glass, doesn't he?
He's got 18. Battier right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Garrett, and it's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Houston making some changes. Lamar Odom is checked in for Jefferson. Marion comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Turner in for Kevin Martin. Then for the Knicks, Stoudemire's checked in for Balkman. Mason comes in for Landry Fields. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Bill Walker. Shots good from Mason.
There are two guys thinking alike. Perfect pass and perfect catch. Well done both ways.
Who's guarded by Billups. Here's Odom. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
And Billups gets it to go.
You know, even though it's transition, he's got the green light to fire from there if he has a good look at it.
Well, this crowd is really letting him know how much they appreciate him.
Well, he's earned this kind of admiration, guys, with his attitude, his work ethic, and his performance. I mean, you can understand why the fans are giving him that kind of love.
From the top of the key, and again, it's New York.
Beautiful there. They're trying to pull away.
Well, with smart basketball, little by little, they're building on their lead here.
To halt the run, and he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Knicks, up by 8.
And it's halftime out in Houston. We got a great one going on there. Glad to have you with us. I'm Damon Bruce. Now it's time for our HP halftime report. The Knicks doing well so far. Offensively, they've been unstoppable, getting everything they want. Their leading scorers, Chauncey. at Time Warner Cable Arena.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Rockets trail by 8, setting the floor for the Knicks. Billups and Fields pairing up in the backcourt. Stoudemire out there with Martin. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. And the Knicks with the ball. 8-point game. Garrett is tagged with the reach. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal, first team.
Stolen by Martin.
Well, that was a serious heave there. You can't blame him too much for not being able to corral it in.
And that is good. He's got 20. Here's Billups. Into Stoudemire. Back to Billups. Lets it go from the wing. Lamar Odom pulls it in. And here are the Rockets now. 6-point game. Outside for Martin. Deflecting. Here's Garrett. Nails it from 8 feet.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Open look. The shot's good from Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. He's guarded by Billups. Billups gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game.
Johnson Billups. First personal foul, team's first.
He's got 22. Shoots the 3. That's good. He's got 25.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
New York calls timeout.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Miami. Here in the middle of the season, they're in great shape, sitting atop the conference. And, of course, the Knicks, 5 games behind.
Checking out New York, they've really turned some heads with their performance this year.
They have. I mean, I don't think anybody expected this club to perform the way they have to this point. I mean, it's been a surprise. The expectations were low, and I think they've used that to their advantage. They've really just locked in on what they've had to do, and they've played better than anybody really could have expected.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Billups has got 13. Fields against Odom. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one.
What good is a crossover if you're not careful and protect the arm?
Wow, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Billups dishes to Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. Lamar Odom pulls it in. Odom's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To tie. The offensive rebound taken away by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 3. And Fields kicks to Billups. Second chance shot. Fields' shot is good.
Now, a second chance sometimes make a huge difference in a game like this.
He's guarded by Billups. Garrett, no good. Solid defense right there from Billups. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They got to bring the double team on him.
Yeah, I would have expected to see that already, Clark.
The Rockets making a switch here. Arthur's checked in, and no problem at the line here for the 3-point play.
The Rockets have to improve their approach against Billups.
16 points, and you can add 1 3-pointer to his stat line also.
Well, you have to like a little bit of everything in the box score for him right now. He's really had a solid game.
Gets it to go.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
And there's the feed to Fields. Stoudemire left side. He dishes it to Billups. Fires from deep. And Kevin Martin pulls it down. Rockets trail by 6. Shot denied. Stoudemire the pass to Billups. Stoudemire backing him down. Good work defensively by Marion.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
He's got 29 points. Fields covering. Shot from the wing. Knicks with the rebound. 1:22 left in the third. Balkman. Fields with it. Now Balkman. Back to Billups. Stoudemire up top. Over Arthur. The shot's good from Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 8 points. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Outside, Billups. Kicks to Stoudemire. Working on Martin. Goes up on the block. And it's Amari Stoudemire again. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead. He's guarded by Billups. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Turioff.
He wasn't paying any attention to the defense. Poor pass there. It's been a complete game for him, hasn't it?
Yep, I agree with you there. I mean, he's been in the middle of everything going on.
Takes a 3. Gets it to go. He's got 32.
Alexander.
Here is Fields. Dishes it to Billups. All alone. This is off the left iron.
Boy, surprised to see that one stay out.
Me too, Steve. I mean, those are ones that usually go down for sure.
Next Thursday night, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland.
And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, our spark of the game goes to the Knicks for that major surge. Their advantage was built through their defense, namely that great second quarter when nothing got by them. They parlayed that great run into the lead they now have. Can they keep it? We'll see.
Terrific stuff, Doris. Thank you. That was quite a run they had, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kevin, scoring bursts like that often tell the story, really. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
And that's been the case today. I mean, that's what you'd have to point to, I think, is the defining moment in this ballgame.
Garrett, he's in a point guard. Marion is out there with Hayes. Then it's Jefferson, and it's George in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Williams dishes to Carmelo. Feeds to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The 3 is launched. They get it back. The steal.
And, you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Well, eventually, guys, you know those mistakes will come back and haunt you, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Excellent D there from Anthony.
Nice job defensively. The rotations were there. They really challenged that shot.
He passes to Fields. The shot is off, and the Rockets go the other way. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Hayes. Battier comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Dragic in for Paul George. Then for the Knicks, Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Sheldon Williams. Brown comes in for Sean Williams. And it's Walker in for Landry Fields. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice job there of disrupting that play.
Yeah, nearly came up with the steal.
Here's Walker. Lets the three fly. That's good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
Here's Garrett. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 39.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Phillips from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And he gets a three of his own. Good answer there.
Yeah, and he's not scared to trade shots like that.
Check it out here again with the Sprite Slam Camp.
You got to be willing to put a body in front of him there. Easy hoop.
But you know what? I don't blame him. That's a lot of body coming at him.
The Knicks leading by 8. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Stoudemire. Garrett is whistled for reaching in. That's his third foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Arthur. Odom comes in for Richard Jefferson. Paul George, he's checked in for Shane Battier. And Earl Boykins is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Sheldon Williams checks in for the Knicks. Sean Williams checks in for Derek Brown. Now the Knicks with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Step back and squared up. 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
Here's Odom. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Here's Billups. Outside Williams. And here is Billups. And it's Boykins with the rebound.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Pushing it up. And Walker kicks to Anthony. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Houston. Martin comes in for Earl Boykins. That free throw good from Anthony.
Melo having a terrific game. 15 points, so he's had a steal in there, too.
Well, the defense has really been the key to this game, and he's setting the tone.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Got a piece of it. Outside Billups. It's Fields outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Marion's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
This just has not been his day so far.
Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Stoudemire against Marion. Stoudemire the pass to Carmelo. 6 to shoot. Outside Billups. Sean Marion covering. Billups. Nice D from Odom.
I think he caught a glimpse of the defender out of the corner of his eye because he just seemed to lose his focus there for a moment.
Odom on the wing. There's the three. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after.
They've gotten themselves back into this game now.
Yeah, it's been an 180-degree change for them, and you can bet the other squad is starting to hear those footsteps.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
Well, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Garrett. And he explodes to the rack.
Big-time shot. Really clutch.
New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tries to save it. It goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Billups. Tight defense on him. Garrett is tagged with the reach. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Billups. He kicks it to Melo. A leaner. Yes!
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's what's your take?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You got 3-point shooters. Let it fly. All of those 3-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Here's Billups. From 17 feet out. Good!
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the win. Oh, he put it down!
Hit a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
the buzzer. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan player of the game.
Okay. I'm the best, I don't have to practice. Double team, I don't have to pass it. Ballin' hard in our Chevrolets. More vets than the Dallas Mavericks. Hall of Famer like Shaq and Magic. Kobe Bryant now back to back it. Shoot the 3 if I have to nash it. Dwight Howard when I'm at the basket. In the gym, but not the Nastics. D-Wade, got to flash it. Checking the count, got so many old.
You have to be elated after hitting that shot to win the game. Where does this rank on the list of your biggest moments on the basketball court?
I'll be honest, it was a huge moment. I'm used to having the ball in my hands with the game on the line, but it's not very often you get a chance to hit a game winner like that. I always expect the ball to go in, but you never know if you're going to get fouled or double teamed or something. And this time it just worked out. I'd like to tell you I'm used to it at this point, but that doesn't make it any less sweet.